Hello! This is probably my last video for this year, and an especially shit year it was. Not only did we have to fear for health and that of our loved ones, many of us are also stricken with economic insecurity, loss of housing and income, a general sense of insecurity of how it all will continue, and. I'm not even talking about all the geopolitical and ecological problems we face presently. The Britons have not really hard Brexit before them, but it won't be soft either. So, in a time of fear where you usually already sit at home with the family, but doing it in a year where you did basically nothing else, what could come more natural than escapism? And a major outlet for that is video games. So I'm in Cyberpunk right now, Cyberpunk 2077, the infamous bug-ridden mess of a game that got patched a bit, and momentarily it runs good enough on a PC because I got it for Christmas. Luckily the game works okay enough on my platform and I'm mostly having fun. It's not really the RPG with meaningful decisions they once advertised, and it didn't have any Lady Gaga in it, but instead Grimes. Nothing against Grimes. I like some of her songs. Sorry. I like some of her songs. But she's not really a great actor. The way she delivers dialogue isn't that great. So I think maybe they should have gotten Lady Gaga, or at least Miley Cyrus. I saw in Black Mirror, and she was pretty good in that. But I digress. Thought I had, wandering through this futuristic landscape of splendor, was this is my escapism? This garbage heap of a city? I mean, isn't escapism the escape to another fictional world, a fictional world that is somehow better than the real one? How does the genre of cyberpunk fit this bill? Cyberpunk is a dystopian genre from the 1980s and 90s, where the nature of the planet is kaput. Most of the people in the world live in dirty megacities on much too small a space, and the people with the real power are not politicians but corporations, especially East Asian and Japanese ones, because Japan in the 80s was seen as a big economic threat to the US and Europe. But it is in itself, and it was in the 80s, a dystopian genre. A cautionary tale for the future. And I'm catching myself escaping into this other dystopy, one that in some aspects is eerily similar to the real world. Yeah. I stumbled upon one of those famous bugs. At first I thought from the distance that someone put a scarecrow up, but it's this nice young man T-posing. How interesting. And he doesn't seem to be able to move his lips when speaking, but maybe that's some kind of advanced cybernetic enhancement. he draws upon. He doesn't seem to blink either. Wow. This is a great game. Okay. Yeah, this is for an RPG what they originally advertised. This plays a lot like GTA, which is fine, I guess. But I'm still baffled by the dystopian nature of the game, and that it kind of fits the times we live in. It's another thing that's peculiar for a cyberpunk setting, that here you have to work with the police. That's not very punk, but okay. And I'm dead. I mean, in times of partial or complete lockdown of the public life, this is a neat way to get outside for a bit. But it's not really the same, because I'm sitting at home while driving through this game. The question I'm asking myself is yesteryear's dystopia better than the actual present real world? I mean, I can go to a club here. Can mingle with people to a certain extent. Most of them aren't even T-posing. I don't know. Or is it like is this game like a daytime talk show where the idea is you look at people and can think to yourself, at least that's not me. It's interesting that they planned this game 7 years ago, and now we have a totally different world than the world was 7 years ago, with totally different sensibilities. If they started the planning process today, would everybody be wearing face masks in the game? I don't know. Yeah, okay. That is more or less the thoughts I had while playing this game. Okay, that was that from me, and I wish you all a happy new year. And a better one at that. See you soon.